Brightwood is no different than anywhere else on Eternal. We see the lost as enemies, but we don't realize what terrible suffering they endure. Of course, I have been here longer than these others. Long enough that no one listens to old Bankole anymore. Then heed this. The Angry Earth's Bronze Root warriors seem to naturally repel the lost. With spores from them and bone dust from the lost, I could create a talisman to repel the lost without violence. These satchels, their scent. Do you smell it? What you have brought me is powerful, but it is not enough. We need something to refine the moss spores. Fortunately, I do. The Angry Earth have overrun ancient ruins to the south. There may still be rare reagents in the ruins, though you will have to cut a path through the Dryads. And Alcahest. Perfect, perfect. I did not think anyone else would consider the plight of the lost. But you have. Thank you.
You again? Oh, no, please. I have nothing more to confess. You've already exposed my secret share. And I understand you managed to lure Sun away on some crazy enterprise. What more can you take from me? The Corpse Crone! Don't say that name so loudly, lest she be summoned. She is the true cause of all this darkness in Bright... Indeed, I have written an account. Just read it for yourself and know the horrors she wrought.
Why do I gotta read? Why can't you just tell me? I don't want to read it.
Long ago, a witch crept into the eastern fens. This was the Corpse Crone. And she cast a wicked spell.
Is that a shirtless guy walking into the auditorium?
The deadly hex spread like a sickening plague. The island's immortality was twisted and made obscene. The curse of the lost would haunt our lands. The people sought salvation from this plague. Desperate, we believed conviction our only course. We discovered the soulless could hide amongst us. Committing them to the cold earth was the only answer. Eventually, the Crone's purpose became clear. Her hex would bind the restless lost to her will. To this day, her foul curse lingers. Until her evil can be forever extinguished. There now. You know the full story. Whatever terrible deeds you attribute to the Bright Vigil, they were victims. Tell me, though, do you mean to track down the vile crone and hold her to account? Be wary then, nosy traveler. Weaver's Fen is a foul territory, ridden with sickness and despair. All the crones doing, no doubt. I wish you luck,
I am being nosy.
Or perhaps
okay, it's my job, alright? If I want to be nosy, I'm going to be nosy. I want to stick my nose into things where it doesn't belong.
Heard Pennyfather's sordid tale, have you? I do not give that man's story much credence. Neither do I have any desire to meet this sorceress. Such types cannot be trusted,
indulging
in
the
my
side
experience.
quests.
We've come this far, and discovering the truth about the source of the Lost Plague seems wise. But there's a great deal of ground to cover, and little time, if the corrupted are as strong as they seem. Careful not to give too much credit to the Azoth tree. Nature here does not always align with humanity's best interests. If she exists, I suspect, however, the Corpse Crone may be hiding secrets of significant power. There's a stalwart knight named Sir Britmar who once protected the fen. If she remains, I shall request her aid in this venture. Light be with you in Perryville. I'll meet you outside of Carburg later. The legacy of the corpse crone seems to have claimed every town in this region. The only thing I've learned about Sir Britmar is that she departed from this area in some haste. You found the crone's grimoire. Quite an important clue. Filled with records of her vile conjurations, no doubt. But if it makes mention of Britmar, then I should very much like to study it further. Though the Bright Vigil never came this far east, it seems there were those who sought to hold the crone accountable for her crimes. I presume you saw the posters. These shadow hunters gathered in Carburg. Perhaps. I've just come from searching Britmar's home there. The crone's curse swept through Carburg like a hurricane. It appears the entire town fell lost in hours, and the curse still haunts the streets like a contagion. Very well. I should spend time studying this journal for clues to the crone's fate, and that of the brave and loyal Britmar. Learn what you can in Carburg, and then meet me on the town's outskirts. Light be with you, Warden.
That we had was a dick and didn't do the dungeon with us
more
at all.
lies than truths. I simply cannot believe Britmar would support this foul sort. What did you learn in Carburg? Did the hunters manage to apprehend the crone? She
that was
cursed
an
an
insta-kill.
entire town.
Yeah,
Such
I'm gonna leave you right there because I
rivals
can't come
the
get
magic
you.
of even Mirrodin himself. Perhaps
I
that
don't know what
explains
happened there,
Britmar
but
as
anyway.
well. Yes, surely the crone had ensorcelled my brave friend. That must be it. The only place that hasn't fallen lost in this dreadful swamp is the ramshackle settlement of Twillen. I should like to go there and inquire after Britmar. I cannot rest until I find an explanation for all this. If the journal is to be believed, the crone spent centuries studying the ancient ruins in the fen. That is undoubtedly where she acquired her power.
Get out of
The
that!
last entry makes specific mention of the ruins at Vega Bridge.
Well, I died quick, but anyway.
That makes sense. I hope you find answers. I hope we learn the crone ultimately faced justice for what she did.
That was a bug mess.
I will go on to Twillen and inquire about both Britmar and the crone.
I just fucked that up.
Your timing's as fickle as the tides. It sure would have been nice if you'd shown up before I spent 6 hours trying this myself. This chest is locked by some puzzle, and that's really more your thing than mine.
You want to get
After you left Cardun, that alchemist suggested you might need help tracking down the crone and all. Of course, she also mentioned treasure in these ruins. And here we are. A bit of both if we can get this chest open.
Back for a second.
Did she? Well then, I'm willing to bet she was after whatever's in this chest. If you can figure the lock, we'll find something inside. Probably something worth some coin.
And you know what sucks?
Did you find anything inside? I always fancied a crown for myself. One of those big jewel-studded affairs. Nothing but a mouldy piece of paper.
He didn't even bitching.
Is that all?
He died before all of us.
This swamp really is cursed. I suppose that's the kind of clue you were looking for, though, isn't it?
What?
Does it tell you where to search next? Well, Twillen isn't so much a town as a pile of wooden planks over the muck. But there's a tavern there, at least. I'd ask around. Someone in Twillen knows what became of the crone.
There we go.
I bet
Just
my
make sure
boots on it.
You're still doing this side quest.
I'm coming.
No.
We go this way.
No, I'm not in Brightwood anymore. I promise.
The fact this rank stuck
We were trying to do
the last safe
the
place
other
in
day,
the
and
fen
she
is
went along, and she's
testament
like,
to the
"Oh, side
crone's
quest."
evil
Side
legacy.
quest. They were on the way.
Many here refuse
No, they
to
weren't.
speak her name aloud.
A piece of candy.
Nor do they have word of
They
such.
were. They were on the same road to the
Now
main
that
quest.
is
I promise.
encouraging. Though it also disproves the theory my friend was in source. If Britmar
Distracted
abandoned
with
the
that new
crone,
waypoint.
she may have returned to...
Hold on.
If Sir Britmar were with us, we would have not only the benefit
Goal is
of
right
her
there.
knowledge,
Where
but
is
of her
that way? Did I
patience
pass it?
and strategic thinking as well.
Yeah,
Without her,
I
we
found out
have
how to
only
get more
the
of the orbs.
terrified and distrustful
So
children of
timeline.
Twillen.
Timeline for the next
I'm in
2
Twillen.
You
weeks.
should.
Get
Fun.
Nero.
Unfortunately,
gear
many
by
people
this
lost
week,
faith
and
in the
then
knights during the wars of
Sloane's full
Crimson
gear
Lands.
here.
Your inquiry is about
Sloane's full wheeler gear.
I'm
To the
used to
vile
tanking on this,
waters of
obviously, but
Weaver's
once I
Bay.
get it down, I'll be good.
Bilge and
I love how
bastards,
we
that's
have
all you'll
Sherpas
find
for
here.
this. I love how we
How
have
dare
friends
you
for
speak
this.
the name of that hideous fiend? She twisted the land
I
and
have
turned the living into
Vikings
We're
and
still burdened by the tyranny of her evil magic.
for
And the
when
best
they
we could,
are ready
she's
to
still
put
out
Badass
there,
got stuck in
gear
between
lurking in the
bamboo.
bog.
How bullshit is
for
that?
Anyone she
Sherpas
finds
to
back to her
add
foul lair
onto
and stealing their
or add
souls.
tips
Don't
or,
be a fool.
advice on to how to make it
Many
better.
have sought vengeance against
So
her.
once we
None have
buy
returned.
your gear, Nero, I'm going to give you
We welcome you
information
as an
on
honoured guest. Our numbers are few now, but if there is
the
anything that will
abilities
enhance
and
your
the
visit,
need to
just let
for
it be known.
groups, but that's not what I'm
only
going
the
to
most
be
foolish or
focusing
desperate would
on
seek
for
out the old
priority. I'm more
sorceress of the
focusing
swamp.
on
I wonder
just how to increase general play.
if
Right.
anyone around.
That has a
Hello
little
there.
hammer tail
What brings
that
you
swings
around
it,
these
has, like,
parts?
a fucking
Most
shield
people have
for arm.
better places to be than
That
weavers.
dinosaur.
But for some of
Anyways,
us,
that
it's
dinosaur.
a safe
yeah.
refuge. A place where we can be who we
There was
want
a boss
and
in
live
front
how
of
we
me
want.
that resembled that dinosaur.
Oh, not to harm her, I hope.
That
You
boss
should
in
know,
Throne,
the
I
crone's
think
quite capable of
they
defending.
shot out crystals, and you needed to kill the crystals.
She's not a monster, you know.
And if you don't kill
For
the
those in
crystals,
need,
the
the crone
boss
has been known
does
to help.
increased damage when
Despite
it
what
does its
others
special
may
ability.
say, the corpse crone doesn't want to
Is
turn
there any
everyone
boss
lost.
that's like that?
She doesn't
I
snatch
do
people up in
not
a night
recall
or
this
do
unless it
anything
was
they don't
after
ask
when
for.
I stopped.
Okay.
I sought the crone myself at one
So I
point.
thought there was a, or it
You
might not have
see,
been like a dinosaur
I was struggling
boss,
with
but just
my
any boss in general that
identity,
shot out crystals
who I am
or just
inside,
shot out
and she helped
anything that
me.
you needed to destroy before you went
There's
back
one
to
She
the
gave me
boss
these
to start
wonderful
hitting
Sounds
medicines,
familiar
and
to that
now
was in
everyone sees me in the way I see myself.
the event box.
No, but people need
The
someone to
event
blame
boss?
for their
Was it
misery, and they'll
Digon?
choose
No,
the
Digon, you
easiest
ran
task
away
to
from
petition the crone, follow the trail of
the
torches
little
on the south
pool.
road, and be
Yeah, well,
respectful.
run
She
away
has
from
no
or,
patience for fools.
you know, get pat or jump it. Wait, what?
No, it's like how relevant to this game. You go and do fuck-on stuff, I'm not gonna kill you.
I'm impressed you made it this far. Most don't.
Because he aggroes a bunch of shit and then runs around and then it comes after my ass.
Judging by your
And then
appearance,
he
however,
aggroes
I'm
too
guessing
much
it's not a
bullshit,
friendly
so you
visit
can't
over a
heal
cup
him
of
quick enough.
He tries to do it like Throne.
Truly,
That's the problem.
wicked thrive while the good suffer on this hellish island. The traitor Morgaine is the
Throne, you
corpse
grabbed the whole
crone.
fucking room.
I'll be damned.
Oh, it seems self-righteous fools persist as well. Go back to your king,
Right.
Galahad. Your king is gone, and your duty with him.
Is that why you cursed
We
Britmar?
watched somebody.
We saw the sorry fate she received for trusting you. You haven't changed at
I
all.
think that was yesterday.
Britmar didn't deserve her fate. You know nothing of
If
the
I was healing that when he
Unlikely
first did
tale
it, we
here, the
might
truth
have been
from
able
you,
to save
but
it,
you'll
but
answer
what
for
he
what
did
you've
was
done,
very
Morgaine.
hard for even a
To
good healer
Britmar
to
and
navigate.
to our Lord King.
I
Well,
am
he was being
through
really
being
goofy
insulted by
with his
you.
move there.
You can pound your head against this barrier.
Like,
all
yeah,
you
I
want.
can, like, a
We
healer
are
can
done
put a
here.
beacon on a tank all fucking day long for the small
didn't
damage you
recognize
take.
And
If, like, a
even
person
now I
kicks
doubt
you
my
or
eyes.
you get shot with a musket, like the
She's
random
much
light attacks
changed.
that you get hit with.
but there can be no doubt.
That's what the beacon
enchantress
realistically helps with.
Morgaine.
It's the tank
I
grabs
gotcha.
To
everything.
Mirrodin,
That's when
the
everything else
crimson
gets stacked
sorcerer
onto
and
the other
traitor
bubble
to
and
my
the
Lord
mending or
King.
the other bubble and the clap.
Right.
No, Morgaine vanished during
But we
the
weren't
wars of
able to put
Crimson
our
Madness,
beacons
just
down, and
like
if we were
Mirrodin
putting
and
our
the High
beacons
King
down, he was
himself.
still taking way too much
Damn.
damage for us
Crone
to
business is now a lesser
out-heal the
concern.
damage he was taking.
She has far more
Good thing I have
important
this.
questions
Right.
to answer.
I think if he was flail tanking, it would have
Damn
been
it.
maybe a little
Now
better,
it all makes
because
sense.
I think he has some
That's
self-heals
why
on
Sir
flail.
Britmar remained loyal to the bitter
Yeah,
end.
there are some self-heals on
I
flail
still
for
don't
sure.
understand. We all believed Morgaine
was not
succumbed
on
to the
flail.
crimson madness along with her brother.
Hobo or Hobo
Indeed.
is a
Nothing could be more
it's got a whole
important.
bunch of health steal shit
She
on it.
believes she's safe
Oh, I
behind
see.
this barrier, but I
It's
know
really
her
neat, actually.
secrets.
Like up to like.
Which is
13.
kind of the way I
Moved
wanted to
towards
go,
this on
was
his
like,
sanctum, and
I
there's
wanted
a
to go
way
great swords
to
my main
break through
aggro,
them.
and then like
There will be anchors
flail and
scattered
shield
around
was
this
more
swamp.
survivability than
Destroy
anything.
those,
Yes, I
and
would
we
like
can
aggro
confront her.
Remember Mars, dude.
on
will
flail
remain
and shield,
here
but
and ensure
definitely would
Morgaine
like some
doesn't escape
survivability
and
with it,
vanish
too.
again. This time, she will answer for what she's done.